dudes? It's been a while. Y'all come in, hang out. I'm in the old studio right now. Just got done working out. These man boobies on lock, baby. Don't wait for some peeps. Get in here. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Oh, Jamie. What's up, man? I'm in the studio right now. Check this out. Hold on just a second. What is this right here? How do you do this? I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm in the studio right now, just messing around. I think we got it. Hold on. What are we doing here? There we go. Turn this baby around. I'm in the studio right now, man, just messing around and just wanting to talk and stuff, man. Y'all want to talk? We'll hang out for a while. I ain't been live in a hot minute. Oh, let's see here. I ain't been live in a hot minute. But yeah, I'm just chilling here and drinking some coffee. Dutch Brothers Coffee. Shout out. And I'm just in here, man, just working on some stuff, messing with some stuff. Hope y'all are doing good, man. Come on in, let's talk, let's hang out. I got about 30 or 40 minutes until I gotta get started on some of this stuff. My boy came over the other day and he bought him a lap steel, man, lap steel guitar, and we was playing with it. Dude, we got some wicked sounds. And I'm super excited about this new song. I'll be honest with y'all, man. I have probably about 10 songs right now that are like done or almost done. Yeah, come on in, y'all. Let's hang. Well, I can't find it, but I dressed up for Halloween. Guess what I did? All I did was I bought a Miss Richardson, West Virginia. Good to see you. All I did was I bought I can't find it right now. I'll come back on sometime. I bought a Forrest Gump hat, Bubba Gump. Bubba Gump's fishing. That's all I had to do. Look, I'm running Forrest. I'm whenever I'm I'm exactly a buddy told me to do this. I'm exactly Forrest Gump when he's running across the country, man. That's exactly what I am. All I had to do was buy a Forrest Gump, Bubba Gump hat, which I did. But no, man, I'm just hanging out. It's been a hot minute since I've been live, but I'm just in the studio right now and just chilling. I want to see what everybody's talking about, man. Let's talk about some stuff here. Let's go. Hot button issues. Let's go. Throw them at me. What you got? You want to see what I think about it? I don't know why anybody would, but let's talk. Israel, Palestine. Let's talk. I don't know, whatever else. Country music. Let's talk country music. It don't matter. Let's talk. Having surgery on Halloween dressed up as a love Forrest Gump. The war situation. Yeah, it's kind of crazy right now. Um, yeah. I don't really celebrate Halloween as far as like celebrating goes, but I do. One of my buddy was like, "Bro, you look just like Forrest Gump with your hair and your beard." He's like, "You need to buy a Bubba Gump hat for Halloween and just put it on, and that's just you're just Forrest jogging. That's all you." And I was like, "Yeah, bro, I don't even have to change anything. Just buy a Bubba Gump fishing hat," which I did. I actually bought a Bubba Gump shrimp Bubba Gump shrimp hat. It's in my room right now. But yeah, dudes, come on in. What's up, Chance? Chance grows biz. Yeah, what's up, man? I'm better looking. I'm better looking than Forrest. I'm better looking than Tom Hanks. Okay, I'll take that. I mean, I don't really judge Tom Hanks anyway. Yeah, man. I appreciate that. Y'all ain't never seen me, man. When I was younger, I ain't trying to brag right now, but when I was younger, I was about 100 and 160, 170 pounds in high school. Man, I was ripped up, I was ripped up, and I had a Camaro V6. I had a V6 Camaro, man. I had all the girls on me, man. High school. Those were the good old days. Now I weigh about $2.50, and it's hard for me to put my socks and shoes on. That's all good, man. I just started skateboarding again. I just started skating again, and me and the buddies recently got back into that. I used to skate every day when I was younger. Got good at it too. But me and the buddy is getting back into that, man. I gotta start moving. I gotta get healthier. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that though, Miss Richardson. Man, when I shave, I look real young. If I cut this hair and shave, I'll show y'all some pictures sometime. But if I shave this right here and cut this hair, lose a little bit of weight, I'll probably be a decent looking feller. Hey, I'm battling cancer. I look like death. You are adorable. Oh, thank you so much. Miss Richardson, I don't know if you are a believer in God or not, but I will definitely pray for you. I will say prayers for you. I will do that tonight. Actually, I'm going to write that down. Thank you so much for that. Good luck, dear. Let's pray for you to win your battle. Thank you so much for commenting. God be with you. My dad had cancer, man. When I was a kid, I was pretty young. I was pretty much too young to remember, but my dad had cancer, and it was devastating for my mother. She was just, man, like, she was devastated. But luckily, God healed him, and he recovered, and he ain't had cancer for 30 years, about 30 years. So you can do it, man. Miss Richardson, I don't know what you're going through right now, but my mom, my father, and my mom, my entire family, yeah, a lot of times it's genetic. My dad had Hodgkin's disease, and it wasn't genetic, but it just kind of came out of nowhere. And nobody in my family that we know of has really had cancer. So it was just kind of one of them things, man. And you never know. You never know what can happen. You never know who can get it. It's terrible, man. I'm gonna say some prayers for you tonight. Actually, I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna write that down if I can find a pen somewhere. I'm gonna remember it though. Pray you overcome that. In the name of God. Chance grows biz. Cancer is a terrible disease. Yes. I don't remember you, Chance. I'm glad you're on here though. Man, jump on. Let's hang out, guys. I'm in the studio right now, and let's see here. See if I can turn this thing around. Why is this not working? Let's go. Why is this thing not? There we go. Whoops, crap. Yeah, I'm in the studio right now. So I'm just kind of working on some stuff here. And I'm going to talk to you guys about that. It's pretty cool. I recently discovered that my mom told me this story. My uncle Tommy, my great uncle Tommy, was a moonshiner. God is good. I've made it 15 years longer than doctors predicted. Oh wow, wow, that's crazy. 15 years longer than doctors predicted. Oh, bless the Lord, man. Praise the Lord. I really thank God every day, and I'm not always the best, at remembering to do so. But I thank God every day for my health. It could be better and it could be worse. I've just got to get this weight off. That's my biggest problem. But we need to thank God every day for our health, man. It's so important. Until you don't have your health, you don't know how blessed you are. You know what I'm saying? Chance, have you did any more interviews or recorded any music videos lately? Well, so um, here I'll play this here in a minute, but I'll turn this camera back around to me real quick. Let me turn this camera back around. Thanks for asking, Chance. Bro, I have a couple of interviews on the way. It's just trying to get scheduling down because one person is on tour right now, and they've already agreed to an interview, and I'm working with their management to get a good schedule. So it's just whenever we can meet up. I'll go ahead and say the name because it has been confirmed that it's going to happen. I just don't know when. Maybe the middle of next month. Brian Martin. You guys know who Brian Martin is? Comment below if you know who Brian Martin is. Awesome artist. Brian Martin. He came out with FAFO. Fuck around and find out. He came out with which is an awesome song. He came out with yeah, I've been known to write a few songs. Really good song. Um, what up, Jimmy? Yeah, Brian Martin. So um, I reached out to his manager. They have agreed to do an interview. Um, we just got to figure out when they're going to be in town and stuff, and go from there. So Brian Martin, which this is really cool. I don't think I've heard of him. Check him out. Check him out, Chance. He's blowing up quick, bro. Brian Martin actually just opened up a show for Jason Aldean. I'm sure you've heard of Jason Aldean. So, and he's actually going on tour, opening up for Morgan Wallen, um, which is big stuff. You know what I'm saying? Whether you like Morgan or whether you like Jason or not, that's big stuff. So Brian has a song. I believe one of his songs. He's been blowing up for past couple years. I believe one of his songs has like 16 million views on it on YouTube. Ain't no telling how many streams. So Brian, I didn't know him until you sang that song. Yeah, he has. That's probably his biggest song. I've been known to write a few songs, loving and leaving. What is the name of that song? We go down to the wire. You know, um, awesome song. Y'all need to look that up. Um, he's doing huge stuff, man. I'm really excited to meet him. Let's see. I got that interview. I just interviewed Chance. I just interviewed the Kentucky Headhunters. Um, good for him and good for you getting the interview. Yeah, man. I just reached out to his manager, and this is how I thought of it, man. I'm gonna give credit to Nate. Me and Nate. If you guys know Nate, Father Son Reacts. Really good, close friends with Upchurch. They lived at this house for a while, pretty much, and Nate's one of my buddies, man. We became really good buddies, and I shot a couple videos for him. I actually just shot another video for Nate in Jonesboro, Johnson City area, East Tennessee. Just shot another video. It turned out so good. I'm just so freaking busy, man, that I've just been doing all kinds of different stuff. But I'm gonna get that, Nate. If you're watching this, bro, if you watch this later, I'm going to definitely get that video done for you, man. Nate has become one of my pretty good buddies, man. Just a kid, and his dad Dale. Dale's awesome too. Just good people, man. And he gave me. We went and we kind of went through his grandpa's old house that he's about to move into. Um, he gave me this out of his grandpa's house, the Ten Commandments. He trusts me that much to take care of that. I have it here in my studio, Nate. So yeah, Nate's a good dude for real. Him and Dale, yeah, they're good dudes for. Um, but I have shot a video for. I follow them in Adore Up Church. You are the man. Oh yeah, man. Um, Church is uh, Johnny Cash was my favorite artist, man. And then he passed away, and Church is probably my favorite artist now. But yeah. So Dale and Nate, they're good. They're great people. I need to catch up on your channel. Yes, Dale and Nate are awesome people. I met them in person. Yeah, yeah, they're good dudes, man. They're super chill, just good folks, man. And me and Nate have become friends. We took trips together and stuff. I'm going to put together a behind the scenes footage of me and Nate shooting videos because there's some funny stuff that we did on the way back, and we stopped at gas stations and did some stuff. I'm going to throw that together probably for this channel, unless he wants it. But we shot a great video, man. It is such a cool video, and I'm trying to get it done, but I have so much stuff that I'm doing as well, man. Um, yeah, Ten Commandments. Yeah, the Ten Commandment. This Ten Commandments thing right here was in it was in Nate's grandfather's house who had passed away, and that house and all the stuff in that house means a lot to him, man. And he gave that to me. He said, "I know you'll take care of it," and I was like, "Oh yeah." And my mom saw it, and she's like, "I love that." She's like, "I want it," and I'm like, "Well, I'll give it to you if you want it, but you know, either I'm going to give it to my mom or put it up in the studio." So, but yeah, so Nate gave me the idea. We were talking about Brian Martin on the way up to Knoxville, and we were just talking about it. He's like, "Oh, bro, I love that song, that Brian Martin song, When Wolves Cry." And I was like, "I've heard that one, but it's, you know, maybe a couple times, not very many times." So we started. He played it, and I was like, "Dude, this is fire, man." I was like, "Man, it'd be crazy if I get an interview with Brian Martin, right?" He's like, "Yeah, that'd be awesome." And sure enough, man, I just thought about it, and I messaged his manager, and he hit me right back, man. And you know, I guess he looked at the channel and stuff, and he's like, "This is awesome, you know. You got over 10,000 subs, and which I'm very grateful for. We all know who I interviewed, who gave me most of those subs. So I'm very grateful for everything, man, that's happened in my life with the YouTube stuff and everything. It ain't where I can make off of it yet, but man, I do make a little bit of money off of the videos and the interviews, and I'm just very grateful for anything, man. I'm just super happy just to do something. Maybe one day I'll be able to do it for a living, do what I love. But I also, if you'll go down on my channel, the first like 5 or 10 videos I released is just straight music, and it may be terrible, but that's whenever I was first getting started. I'm definitely I've been playing music all my life, but I definitely have vocally. I've definitely tried to step up my game in the past 2 years or so. So I have probably 10 songs right now, or like at least 8 songs that are pretty much done. I gotta do some stuff, mixing stuff, get some features on them. Gordo, big man, Gordo Loco actually hit me up for a feature. I need to get with him. Can't get a hold of him. He's hard to get a hold of. But anyway, so yeah, y'all come hang out, holler at me, ask me some questions. Only 4 people. Where's everybody at, man? Y'all share this thing. Get this thing out. But yeah, so real quick, apparently my great uncle Tommy. Let's do it. That hick chick, man. Now Jamie's been doing some music too, man. I would love to do songs with everybody. I love it. I don't care. I am not stingy. I listened. I didn't even know you did music. I didn't even know you did music at all. But I listened to that song earlier, and I was like, dude, she's got a voice. You have a good voice. I wish I could sing like that. But yeah, we'll definitely do something. We'll definitely do something. I've been playing forever, man. I've been playing forever, but I just right now I'm just coming into where I can actually hold on just a second here. Let me get my hat. My hair looks just terrible. I'm actually just finally coming into my own. I've learned how to record myself. I've always been able to do videos. I've been doing videos for probably 7, 8 years. But as far as recording music, I've just now got to where I can do that a little bit. But most of the time I'll track it. I'll just track it and I'll let my buddy mix it a little bit. We'll kind of go back and forth on mixing it. I can play guitar, but I'm not like the best guitar player, but it's probably that too. I can play enough to, I can write a decent song. It's just, really, it's just, a lot of it is vocally. It's really hard for me to get a good vocal sound because it's just, I'm a perfectionist, man. And I hate being like that. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I really hate being like that, but I'm a perfectionist, and a lot of times what I'll do is I'll write a song, I'll get done with it. Like right now, I have like 8 songs that are 75% done. I just cannot finish them to suit what I want to hear. I have one where my wife is singing on it. She's an incredible vocalist. I can play you guys some of the stuff I've been working on, but it's a pretty cool song, man. I have one that at one point up church told me to send him something he wanted to hear what I was working on. I might do that at some point. But I have one that's really fast rap, like just like I have that, and lately I've been messing around with some folky stuff, man. Apparently my Uncle Tommy, which is why I made this video, apparently my Uncle Tommy was a moonshiner back in the day. My mom decided to tell me this story. Great Uncle Tommy. Him and my grandpa used to run from revenuers, and he actually met Al Capone running moonshine up to Chicago. So I was like, why in the crap didn't you tell me that earlier? Because I need to hear your voice then. Oh, shoot. I ain't prepared right now. I will. Hey, hang on, and I'll play you some stuff that I have been working on, where you can get a better. I read the title. So down the road from my house is one. Oh, Al Capone State House. It was a huge lake house with a guard's house, cook's house, etc. Wow, that's crazy. Out here in the northern boonies. Ha! Yeah, that's nuts, dude. My mom told me this story, and I'm like, I love writing songs about family and stuff. I would have loved to know this story years ago. I'd have wrote so many songs about it. But hey, this is one I'm working on. Things that seems crap. Yeah, so this is what I'm working on currently. I have one that's pretty close to being done with me and my wife singing on it. I want to play that one for you guys, man. It's a pretty freaking cool song. It's called Father Before Him. It's about my grandpa. The story of how he came down from Indianapolis and he didn't want to go back up. So they created a logging business and everything. What's up, William? Hit Chick, you need to hang out on here, man. Hang out on here for a second if you got it. I do want to do something with you, man. I heard your voice earlier. It's good. I love it. Jamie's doing some rap stuff too. He's been writing a lot lately. I'm watching y'all, man. I love you guys. I appreciate everybody who comments on stuff. You have a beautiful voice. Very talented. Well, thank you. I try. I'm going to play y'all some new stuff here in a second. Really, to be honest, I could probably rap way better than I can sing. Try to tune this guitar. Yeah. I could probably rap way better than I can sing, honestly. All things independent. What's up, my brother? This is my first time catching a live from you. What's up? What's up, all things? Come on in, man. We're just chilling. If anybody wants to talk about something, let's talk. Let me go ahead, man. Let me play the song I'm working on. Y'all check this out real quick. So, this is a song that I have. It's almost done. My wife is singing on it. She's freaking amazing. Hick Chick. Are you still in here? Tell me you're still in here. All right, let me get this. I hate this thing. Let me get this monitor to work here. Cool. So check this one out. So this is like a. Thanks for sticking around. So this is like a. This is a country rap. This is actually a country rap song. I guess you would call it that. It's called Just Like His Father Before Him. Hey, Misty, what's up, girl? And this is a song about kind of like how my family got started and all that stuff. My grandpa, he made his own logging business, and talking about how I just kind of followed in their footsteps. However, I'm a caregiver, but I do logging on the side and stuff. I'm a caregiver for the most part, though. Check this out. Well, this is a song. This is a song we put steel guitar on the other day. That's not it. Hold on. Damn, that's out of tune, too. All right, save that. Let's see here. Pizza and bitches. This is a good one right here. This is the one I'm working on. That's not what it's called. We name it stupid stuff to not forget it. Let me drop these in right here. All right, so check this out. Let's see. Let's see. I think this is yeah. So check this out. Y'all listen. I got 6 people in here. Oh well, 6 is better than none. Yeah, steel guitar, bro. My buddy has a lap steel. He came over. And he, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just open up the whole thing here. My buddy came over and he bought him a new lap steel. And man, we put it on a few songs, bro. And it's so, oh my gosh, it's so good. So 6. Hold on, just a second here. Sorry, guys. Project overload warning. Bear with me. Let me see if I can. No, man, I'm gonna have to go back to this part later. All right, so this is my wife singing some hooks on a song I wrote called "Father Before Him." This is country rap. This is me rapping. Now I got one where I like really, really spit, but this is one I've been working on for a while. I played all the guitars. I even screamed in the background. I used to be in metal bands and stuff. So check this out. Tell me what you guys think. This is probably one of the next ones I'm going to release. So check this out. My wife is an amazing singer. Oh, come on. Come on. I hate this. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe let me unplug it from the. Yeah, there we go. All right, y'all ready? Ready? I'm gassing you up. You ready? All right. So this right here might be the next one I release. I've been working on it for a while. I haven't showed anybody. Just a couple of people. Check it out. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That is not. God darn it. That is not the sound where it needs to be coming from here. Hold on. There we go. All right. So check it out. Is it too loud, too quiet? Let me know.
It's in my roots, like it's in my blood. Rich as a wine and thick as mud. Soul in the soul, leading in the wind. Just like his father before him. So my soul, life like a soundtrack. Till I'm 6 feet in. Just like my father before him. It's in my roots, like it's in my blood. Rich as a wine, thick as mud. My soul in the soul, leaning in the wind. Just like his father before him. Roots like it's in my blood. Rich as wine, thick as mud. My soul in the soul, leaning in the wind. Just like his father before him.
She can sing.
And now you about to know where I've been. I've been down south with the tricolor Bluebird dog club, ready to run in the pen. Casting the line out deep out of the sticks where the large mouth still can swing. I ain't got no 401k stocks to cash in, and my future's looking dim. Just like his father before him. And there was many times I watched Paul work all night, 60 hours in the dark by the moonlight. Gave us all, he was a hell of a man until the angels come took him home by the hand. We all stood around when they lowered him in. That was back in 2010. Just like his father before him. Yeah, you'll never change me, rearrange me. Only God can save me. Break my will, wash me down, shut me up, or running me down. Slow it down with a back row, soundtrack in a cable. Cause I mean, you have to pay when it goes like it's really street in my land. Rich as wine, soul in the soul, in the wind. Just like his father before him.
It's my life story.
Gave his soul for a piece of soul, and if they're working, nobody knows. Blood, sweat, tears, wasn't done yet. 15 years later, he's still in it. Just getting by paying bills back then, when broke was considered a win. Just like his father before him. Times are rough, he praying guts, but he kept pushing, trying to make his rust. He earned his way, oh no, man, 45 went broke on a piece of land. But the logging business with just his hands. 5 years later, that was God's plan. Just like his father before him. Yeah, you'll never change me, arrange me. Only God can save me. Break my will, wash me down, shut me up, or wanna be down. Going down with a back road, soundtrack in a cable. Cause I mean, you have to pay me the food, and it's really strong in my mouth. Rich as wine, as mine. Soul in the soul, in the wind. Just like his father before him. It's in my roots, like it's in my blood. Rich as a wine, and thick as mud. Soul in the soul, in the wind. Just like his father before. It's in my roots, like it's in my blood. Rich as a wine, and thick as mud. Soul in the soul, in the wind. Just like his father before him.
What do you think? I can play it again. Yeah, man, she can sing. She has a very soulful voice. I have begged her so many times, like, please, please, please start doing music because you're so much better than I am. But she just likes to stay to herself a lot. So, she doesn't really like the limelight or whatever. But oh, she's super good at it, man. And she really actually liked this song, so that's why she sung a hook on it for me. if you're wondering what the lyrics are the main hook is it's in my roots like it's in my blood. Rich as wine and thick as mud. A soul in the soul, DNA in the wind. Just like his father before him. So I just kind of had this realization one day. Every now and then I'll go walk back in the woods back here, and I'm walking in the same woods that my grandfather bought years and years and years ago, and like walking by the same trees. So it's like my soul is in the soil, and my DNA is in the wind, just like his father before him. I think I'm gonna put that on a shirt if I ever make some merch. But guys, I'm ready to roll out. I'm ready to roll out a ton of stuff. I'm actually gonna roll out shirts, hats, stuff like that. Don't feel obligated, man. I'm just gonna slowly start getting myself brained. You know what I'm saying? I have like a whole album. I'm flirting with the possibility. I'm flirting with the possibility of just releasing a whole album instead of just singles. But I mean, I'm probably going to release at least 2-3 more singles. But I have a lot of stuff, man. I have so much stuff. Actually, I'm getting some calls right now, fellers. That hit chick, if you're still in here though, bro, hit me up. I would love to do a song with you, man. I like it. I love what I heard earlier. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna let this song play one more time. Y'all check it out, and then let's see. It's not from just being able to hear it in person or what, but it sounds to me like it needs to be raised a little bit. Yeah, it's all things independent. What it is we're still everything's recorded, and we're still mixing. Like I might even send it off to Dub 3030 because I'm trying to get the mix just right. Her voice level is like, she sang it to where she's like up and down in some places. So we're still working on the levels. I'm still probably going to get it professionally mixed. Thanks for the guitar. Yeah, my buddy actually played the lead part. I played the rest. What I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to play it one more time so you can hear it, and I'll be right back.
Where's Jess?
She's inside. Did you get my message?
I did, but I knocked on the door. I need to go.
I'm going in.
It's in my roots like it's in my blood. Rich as wine and thick as mud. Soul in the soul, leading in the wind. Just like his father before him.
Oh, my soul down an older road. Live like a soundtrack. Haggard Jones. Rusty prayer till I'm 6 feet in. Just like his father before.
It's in my roots like it's in my blood. Rich as wine and thick as mud. My soul in the soul, leading in the wind. Just like his father before. It's in my roots like it's in my blood. Rich as wine and thick as mud. My soul in the soul, leading in the wind. Just like his father before.
And now you about to know where I've been. I've been down south with the truck and the money burned off, pull up ready to run in the pen. Casting the line out deep, deep down in the sticks where the large round still can swing. I ain't got no 401k stocks to cash in, and my future's looking dim. Just like his father before him. And there was many times I watched Paul work all night, 16 hours in the dark by the moonlight. Gave us all, he was a hell of a man until the angels come, took him home by the hand. We all stood around when they lowered him in. That was back in 2010. Just like his father before him. Yeah, you'll never change me, arrange me. Only God can save me. Bring my wheel, watch the bell. Shut me up, but what do we tell? Going out with a back road, soundtrack to the cave hole. Cause I mean, you might be paying the fools and until the streets of the land.
Rich as wine and thick as mud. Soul in the soul, leading in the wind.
his soul for a piece of soul. Letting their work and nobody knows. Blood, sweat, tears, wasn't done yet. 15 years later, he's still dead. Just get by paying bills back then. You broke what's considered a win. Just like his father before him. Times are rough, he breaking cuts, but he kept pushing, trying to make us rust. He earned his weight. Oh no, man, farmer felt went broke on a piece of land. The logging business with just his hands. 5 years later, that was God's plan. Just like his father before him. Yeah, you'll never change me, arrange me. Only God can save me. Bring on in, watch the battle, shut me up, and wanna be down. Going out with a back road, sound in a cave bowl. Cause I beat you like you pay me the food, and the drill is swinging around. What's up?
Who'll be in here? We got 6 people in here. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. Crap is on my foot. Sorry about that. I had somebody come over. My family. My mammy stopped by for a second. But yeah, tell me what y'all think, man. Really like this track. I know it's not finished, but it's a good vibe. Yeah, it's not finished yet. We gotta get in and really get to mixing it. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. All things independent. I appreciate that. Yeah, man. When you're independent, man, it's a lot to it. It is hard. It is because you gotta pay for the video. You gotta pay for the all of it. You know, you gotta pay for the video. You gotta pay for recordings. You gotta pay to get mixed. And you gotta do all that stuff, right? So it is not easy. And it is very costly. Now, that being said, I've kind of put myself in a position over the years to where I know a lot of people. And, you know, I really have opportunities to, they may not be like super professional, quality all the time, mixer, people are mixing and mastering and all that. But I have put myself in a position to where, sorry about that. I have put myself in a position to where I do know a lot of people in the business. One of my good buddies, one of my really good buddies is, he's on the road right now, actually, with the Lax. If you guys know who the Lax are, he's on the road with the Lax right now. He's opening with them. He's opening for them, and he's really good with music, man. He's really good at production and great artist, great singer. So, what's up from Coleman, Alabama? What up, Dustin? What up, man? Come on in. Damn, it's that team's foot. But I hear that train coming, it's rolling around the bend. And I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. But I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps rolling on down to San Antonio. just a baby. My mama told me, son, always be a good boy. Don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. But that train keeps a rolling. I hang my head and cry. Oh, Johnny Cash. Well, there wasn't. There ain't never gonna be another one like Johnny, man. So what's up, man? Let's talk, man. Let's talk. Let's talk. I'm about to get work on this music here. I ain't gonna be able to talk much. About to have to hop out of here. Should I play another song I'm working on? Let's see what I got. See what I got, man. So this is a really cool tune, and this is a really cool tune, and this is one we're working on as well. Check this one out. Bro, that is another song. That's the first song we put Still on. That Still is just nuts, man. I'm gonna buy me one, bro. He's gonna be gone a lot on the road. Like my buddy's gonna be gone a lot. I'm gonna buy me one because that puts a whole puts like a whole different vibe on the song, don't it? Don't it? Pretty sick. Pretty sick, man. Thank you, Misty. Thank you so much. I got no problem showing love and support to those independent artists like you who are straight up and down to earth. Man, thank you so much. Thanks so much. Thanks, bro. Thanks. I'll tag you in some stuff in the future, my man. But yeah, so I got a chorus for this song. I've just been playing with it, but I think I'm gonna call it "Can't Be Bought." I thought about sending this one to church, man. I do a lot of stuff with his name on it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to ever bother the guy. I don't want to ever just like bother the guy and whatnot. But I mean, I thought about sending this one to him. I was going to call it "Can't Be Bought." And at the beginning, I'll sing the chorus. Y'all share this thing, man. I only got 2 people in here. Come on now. I'll share this thing. Share it and I'll sing the chorus. Let's see, where was the... .45 times 16 gauge. Yeah! 45 times 16, double barrel in the back, Chevy with the big dreams. better check your receipts. I still can't be bald and talk is cheap. Yeah, 45 times 16, double barrel in the back, Chevy with the big dreams. You better check your receipts. I still can't be bald and talk is cheap. Right. The title sounds exactly up. And I was gonna write one. I had this idea for a long time. I just never did it. But the other day it kind of hit me. So yeah, 45 times 16, double barrel in the back, Chevy with the big dreams. You better check your receipts. I still can't be bald and talk is cheap. Yeah, 45 times 16, double barrel in the back, Chevy with the big dreams. You better check your receipts. I still can't be bald and talk is cheap. That was just a chorus I had an idea. Yeah, Misty, that would be. Yeah, man, that would be, bro. That would blow my mind, man. And I'm not gonna ever pressure the guy, though. I think I've been extremely blessed to have him help me the way he has already. So I'm not going to bother him. But I would love. I mean, a while back he told me, I said, man, I said, bro, I would love to work on something with you. Or I said, I would love you to critique a song of mine, just to even tell me like what, because he's a mentor to me, musically. And so he said, yeah, bro, send me one. So, I mean, I just lately, man, I've been posting, I've been jumping too much into this and that. So I'm going to kind of just, I'm going to take it back. I'm going to step back a couple steps, and I'm going to really, I don't want to wear out my welcome. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of people want so much stuff from him already. I might put out a couple songs, and if he likes them, you never know. You just never know. So, but yeah, I think that's a really good one I've been working on right there. That one's pretty freaking cool. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm gonna get to work, man. I have so much stuff that I have to finish, and I mean, it's like, people think, oh man, you just get in there and you just, well, I mean, maybe church does, but I can't. But like, people think, man, you just get in there, you just throw it all together, and you just sing a song, and you're just done. I can't do that. I can't do that. Um, to me, I just had to I had to listen to it and make it. Church's stuff comes out fire, man. It comes out fire swinging. But I don't have, I'm not like that. I can't do that. I'm not as, um, maybe not as talented. You know what I'm saying? So, but I really, really am excited about these songs. I'm really gonna try to push them, man. If you guys, there's only 3 of you in here right now, but if you guys could help me out, dude, just share, just like it, and if you like it, and just help me push, man. I'm really gonna try to give it a shot here. So what's up, guys? We got anything we want to talk about? I'm gonna smoke a couple, and then I'm gonna get off. So if you guys want to talk about anything, man, let's talk. Because I got some work I gotta do. Yeah, Missy, we've talked about it, man, but I hate to ask things. The last thing I ever want to do is irritate that guy, man. He did so much for me just by doing an interview, and you know. But if that happened, if that ever happened, well, you talking about one excited fat redneck, dude. Golly. You talking about one just super. Now you're good, bro. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. All things independent, man. We're gonna have to talk more. I don't go live that much anymore. I need to start going live more. Sharing this live on my face. Oh, thank you, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you, bro. Thank you. But yeah, I just did you hear that one I just played? All things independent. How hard is it to play the lap steel compared to regular? You know, so okay. Shout out to Chad Arms, and I have some S to say podcasts. Squints, and those guys. One Leroy, they gave me this ashtray. It's awesome. I hung out with them one time. So, all right. So this is your regular guitar, right? Oh, thanks, Independent. Appreciate it. So this is your regular guitar, right? So you have, you got your fingers. You got this hand too. You can. So you can. I'm on the outside and I'm looking in. Cause I'm on the outside, I'm looking in. I can see through you. So okay, sorry, ADD. So you got your regular guitar, you got your scales. You can do that with your fingers, right? You do that on a regular guitar. So when you got the lap steel, let's just act like this is a lap steel for a second. When you got the lap steel, you have it's all electric and the strings are way up off of the bridge. So you have like an actual, we'll use this right here, this slider, as a metal bar. They use a metal bar, a little metal bar. I don't know what you call it. But essentially, you don't have like 4 fingers. Now, I guess the tuning is a little bit different too. My buddies is tuned into like D, open D or whatever. So, a lap steel, you have this, and this is how you change the chord and all that. Like, technically, I could probably record. I mean, I have before, but it just doesn't sound as good. Technically, you can. But it's a lot harder because of this reason. You can take your fingers, whenever you're playing a regular guitar, you can take your fingers and you have 2 or 3 things you can press down with. With a lap steel, you just have, or a regular steel guitar, you just have your bar. So if you want to make like some really like some hard licks, you're gonna have to go. You're gonna have to do. It's a lot. It's a lot harder to communicate an actual guitar. A lot of notes, in other words. But dang, down to one person. Guess it's just me and you. All things independent. But yeah, that's kind of. What up, the guy with no subs for a reason. Nice, I love the name. What up, man? What up, the guy with no subs for a reason? But yeah, Missy, I don't know if I explained that correct, but like, so when you're playing regular guitar, you have, but whenever you're playing lap steel, you have this, so you can be like, it's kind of it's harder to hit as many notes as a normal guitar, and it's not an impossible thing. There's a bunch of steel guitar players. A lap steel is actually a little bit different than a regular steel guitar. Regular steel guitars, they use a foot pedal, they use their knees, they use everything. It's crazy. But like, regular steel guitar players. There's some of them that are just nuts, so good. And I mean, obviously, after years and years and years of practice, you can obviously be better at something than somebody who hasn't had that long. But yeah, it's not as easy as a guitar by any means. And most people, this is why it's harder too. Most people, they grow up playing guitar, right? So they grow up playing guitar. So whenever you're doing lap steel, it's just you don't have to relearn tuning unless it's different tuning, but it's just you got to relearn your, you know. But it's just a different beast, man. Mama told me when I was young, sit beside me, my boy, my only son. Listen closely to what I say. If you do this, it'll help you some sunny day. Oh. One thing, I don't know why. Doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain it due times. All I know, time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock takes life away. It's so unreal. Didn't watch out below. Watch time flow right out the window. Trying to hold on. Didn't even know we wasted it all just to watch you go. Kept everything inside, even though I tried. It all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of the time I was simple. Kind of man. Be something you love and understand. Whoa, be a simple kind of man. Terrible. Remix. Misty, you're awesome, man. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks all you guys for hanging out. We just BSing, man. So, yeah, let me see, man. Let me see. I'm gonna play mine and Hitman's song. Do you guys know who Hitman is? Hey, All Things Independent. Do you know who Hitman is? He's buddies with Jesse Howard and them. You still in here? All Things Independent? You know who Hitman is? Let me play my song with him, man. It's a pretty good song. I wrote this about... I'm going to release this one sometime, too. I'm finding... Right now, I'm trying to find somebody with... I'm trying to find a younger couple. Not sure of Jesse, though. Yeah. So if you look up Jesse Howard, they have some songs together. Look up Hitman. He has probably 24,000 subscribers now. I knew him back when he had like 200. Yeah, Jesse's awesome, man. I met Jesse a few times and stuff, and you know, I was supposed to. I talked to Jesse about an interview. Actually, me and Jesse had talked about an interview. He said he's down for it, so that might happen as well. At some point, if I can get a hold of him again. I had his number. No. Yeah, let me play this one for you guys, man. I've played it on here before, but me and Hitman, we got this one. I have it. I gotta film a video for it, man. It's too good of a song not to film a video. Let's see. Oh man, I got so much crap on this computer, dude. Let's see. Hitman. The song, I wrote this song whenever I was working like 7 days a week, bro. I was working like 7 days a week and 6 days a week most weeks, and at least 6, 7 a lot of times. And dude, it was. I'm a few years. Okay, well, this is not the exact version, but this is a decent version of it. I gotta work on a little bit more of it. But yeah, tell me what you guys think of this one. So this, I don't really like to sing much because Hitman's a better singer than I am, but I kind of sung the hook on the song, man, and I think it was turned out pretty good. I wrote this song whenever me and my woman, man, we broke up. It's before we got married. We broke up. We were only together like a year or so, and now we're married, happily married. But we broke up, and what had happened was she, I was working all the time, and it was just too much, man, and I was never around, and when I was around, I was sleeping all the time, and so I just felt trapped because I was making this great money, but at the same time, man, I really wanted to be with her, and it was just really, really hard on our relationship. But, you know, everything is good now. But I wrote this song, and there's a line toward the end on my verse, if you'll hear it, and it says, I worked all the time, I turned into someone I hated. You couldn't deal with me unless you were medicated. And that was the truth, man. And I worked so much that I was starting to drink more. I was starting to do things that act my character. I was irritated all the time, and that's not me, man. I am a happy-go-lucky butterfly. So that's what was happening in the song, and I wrote it. And you know, Hitman, I paid for a feature from him, and we worked it out. Now the dude's blowing up, so y'all check this one out. I'm a few years past my prime, a little twisted deep inside. Swearing that I can, when we both know I can't change. I've prayed with the angels and set fire with the devils. I had them both in my ear the day she changed her last name. I carried her over the threshold that day. Tripped up and we came down on the path.
Sorry that I dropped you, you can blame it on the vodka. I was high on a honeymoon, and 2 more days after I can't change. I thought you loved me for the way that I was. I'm one buzz away from giving up, and that's just because I gave my heart to an angel who sold his soul to the devil.
Yeah.
For a life worth living, she was.
Yeah, So YouTube, I don't know about YouTube. Yeah, Justin Hitman Art probably, but that's definitely his Facebook is Hitman. Yeah, Justin Hitman Art.
I gave my heart to an angel who sold his soul to the devil. For a life worth living, she was.
And that's his verse. So we're gonna come back in on his verse again.
Carried her over the threshold that day. Tripped up and we came down on the path.
Sorry that I dropped you, you can blame it on the vodka. I was high on a honeymoon, and 2 more days after I can't change. I thought you loved me for the way that I was. I'm one buzz away from giving up, and that's just because I gave my heart to an angel who sold his soul to the devil. For a life worth living, she wasn't ready to settle, but I don't blame her for my mistakes. There's details that love don't paint, that's just the way it is.
I'm a few years past my prime, a little twisted deep inside. Swearing that I can, when we both know I can't change. last name.
Big Red, what's up?
Carried her over the threshold that day.
Not tonight. That's my buddy's steel guitar.
High on the honeymoon, tripped up,
Big Red.
and we came.
Big Red, stay in here, and I'll show you another song. We played two songs. We put the lap steel on another song. I'll show you another song that we put the lap steel on as well. Stay in here.
Down on the sometimes we would laugh and sometimes we would cry. When real life kicked in, I broke down inside. Far from perfect, all the stress I was under. I didn't know how to deal with another. I worked all the time, turned into someone I hated. Couldn't deal with me unless you were medicated. If you believe it, I would lie again. But I can never change or be that man. I'm a few years past my prime, a little twisted deep inside, swearing that I can, when we both know I can't change. I've prayed with the angels and set fire with the devil. Had them both in my ear the day she changed her last name. I carried her over the threshold that day. High on the honeymoon, tripped up, and we came down on the pain.
Misty, that's a great idea. I've thought about that. We might do it. We might do it. I have thought about that. I really have. Yeah, that would be awesome. We might do that. We might do that. Here's another song that the lap steel was played on. Oh, this is gonna be cool. I have so many songs on here, bro. I'm just gonna put out an album. I wasn't gonna do it, but I might just do it. So this is a baller remix. This is a you ever heard that song? Wanna be a baller, shot collar, 20-inch blades on the Impala, collar getting laid tonight. So everybody knows that old song. Big Red, Hang Out. Looks like you're already gone. Big Red, Hang Out. And I'm going to show you another song with the lap steel. But this is another remix, man. I have so many songs on here that I haven't put out. I'm just going to put out a friggin' album, man. This is a remix of Baller Shot Collar. You know, I'm gonna do about living in the holler. So. From the holler, 30-inch blades on the Husqvarna. Holler, getting paid tonight. Backwoods roll tight. Backwoods roll tight. Holler boy for life. That's what it is. Yeah, check us out. I'm a tree faller from the holler, 30-inch blades on my Husqvarna. Holler, getting paid tonight. Backwoods roll tight. Holler boy for life. I hit the highway, making money the right way. But there's always funny. There's another one, man. I gotta finish. I have so many songs on here, bro. I'm just tired of it. I need to. Do you guys want to hear? Check this out. Do you guys remember the intro for the interview, Up Church interview? The intro song on that was a song that I recorded, or I was messing with at the time. I never finished it, but it's called Punching Bag. Listen to this. You'll know where this is from. Gotta love the old Husqvarna, baby. Cool story. My dad, and then they use Husqvarnas. That's where I got some of the idea from. But they use Husqvarnas right now as chainsaws. They used to use Steels, but they switched to Husqvarnas because it's just easier to find and easier to work on. This is the collab for church. Man, that would make my career, but I don't want to. I don't want to bombard the guy, man. Lord knows, man, I would just give my left pinky ring to do a song with me. But I don't want him to feel like he's pressured to. You know what I'm saying? If he wants to do one, he'll reach out to me. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put out some good. I'm gonna try my best to put out some really good music in the next 3 or 4 months, man. If he wants to do one, he'll reach out to me and we'll talk, man. And I thank him for everything he does, and it might happen. We've actually talked about this before. We talked about it, and I don't want to. I don't want to. He's the kind of person where he'll tell me, "Nah, man, I'm good," or "Yeah, bro, let's do it." But I don't want him to feel like that. He knows my number. We talk every now and then, and I feel like with the Tracy Lawrence thing, man, I kind of overstepped my boundaries, and I kind of got in some of his business because him and Tracy are probably gonna. Apparently, Tracy's cool, man, and I feel really bad about that, and I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get in. I don't want to irritate nobody. So, which I mean, it's fine. Church is fine. We're good. I mean, he ain't said nothing to me. We're good, and I just really, really appreciate him, and I don't want nothing from him. I don't want anything from him. He's already done so much for men. You know, we talk. I'll message him. I'll text him every now and then. We talk. Um, we say a couple things back and forth. I've been over there a couple times. I don't want him to ever think like I'm messaging him for something. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put out my music, and if he likes it, he'll see it maybe, and and we'll just go from there. I do not want to bombard the guy. He's got so much going on. So check this out. From this is from the interview. This is the song from the interview that I put on the intro because I didn't want to use these songs to get copyrighted. I didn't want to use any of his songs that get copyrighted. So check this out. This is from, I called it Punching Bag. I've got to throw verses on it and stuff, but this is the song from the interview. See, it's another one I gotta do. Y'all remember that, don't you? I played that on guitar. Iconic. Well, see, the song, yeah, man, it was iconic for me. That's for sure. I don't know about anybody else, but that's the biggest thing I've done in music so far. Um, the song isn't even finished. I'm supposed to go. I need to go in with some more guitar and probably some heavy guitar. And really, right now, it's just an acoustic guitar that I never finished putting on it. Check it out. Here's the rest of the song. Totally unmixed. Hasn't even been mixed right. I don't know. It better not be sampled. I mean, it's my song. I wrote it. I actually played it. It's actually a banjo. That that's actually a banjo. Um, if you've heard it on another track, send me that. Let me know where you heard that. And I mean, I'm grateful for people like liking it that much, but at the same time, man, that's my song. That's not. Somebody probably thought maybe it was. Well, I mean, somebody commented and they said, "Did Upchurch mind you using this?" And I'm like, "The song." I didn't really know what they were talking about. But somebody had said that, and I'm like, "No, that's my song. You know, I'm the one that played that. I wanted to put something that had not been used yet, so I wouldn't get copyrighted. I don't know if it's been sampled. I hope not, because I got the copyright to that. I got the stamps to prove it. So I don't know, man. Misty, thank you for hanging out. There's only 2 people in here, man. I'm just chilling, really. What time is it, guys? Well, thank you for hanging out. I'm just trying to remember what it was on. But I do smoke a lot. Well, let me know if you figure it out, because yeah, that's my song. It might have been sampled. I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know. That's I don't know, man. The world of sampling, in the world of sampling, you can really do a lot and get away with it nowadays. But I would never copyright nobody's song. That's kind of messed up. Oh wow, you're in London. That's crazy. London's so cool, man. I just had a buddy go to London. He says there's a lot of history there. It's really neat. He went to London, and then they went. I think he went all the way to Pakistan and stuff. He just visited Europe. Pretty neat, man. It's pretty crazy. Damn, that's that too. People say I'm no good, crazy as a balloon, 'cause I get stoned in the morning, drunk in the afternoon. Kinda like my old blue tick hound, I like to lay around in the shade. I ain't got no money, but I dang sure got it made. And I ain't asking nobody for nothing if I can't get it on my own. If you don't like the way I'm a living, you just leave this long-haired country boy alone. TV, putting down the rock and roll, wants me to send a donation, worried about my soul. Do a little walking too, can't remember the lyrics, 'cause I ain't asking nobody for nothing if I can't get it on my own. You don't like the way this long-haired country boy alone. What up, Gemini, Brandy? What? Brandy Day? Okay, what up? What up? Come on in. That's what I thought. All things independent. That's what I thought. Except that song, man. I have never dropped it. I have never dropped that song. So I don't know if the algorithm will pick it up that it's already like a hit or a single or whatever. That was just an intro for the interview. However, I will drop the song at some point. I've been doing a lot of stuff, man. I just, yeah, Misty's awesome. Heart Misty, Rock Hands Misty. Misty is awesome, always hanging out. I appreciate her so much. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I still own the copyrights. I mean, I've had it on my computer. I have a digital stamp on my computer. You know, if they really wanted to get busy with it, if they made $1 million off of it, and I said, hey, wait a minute. I mean, I have a digital stamp on my computer that shows whenever whenever that song was on my database, you know, hard drive or whatever. And furthermore, the Upchurch interview, you know, it was out. I put it out in April of last year, or this year, I guess still, yeah. So I put it out in April, so it's on there too. You know what I'm saying? It will be on there too, but. Man, I tuned this guitar down the other night and I played, what did I play? I played Iris. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. It was awesome. It's a really weird tuning though, man. I can't. Yeah, Goo Goo Dolls, timeless, man. I just heard news today. Well, I just heard news today. Seems my life gonna change. I close my eyes, begin to pray. Tears of joy stream down my face, with arms wide open. That's so funny. Creed. Gemini, thank you for stopping by, man. If you stay and hang out, I'll play some music. Not me singing. I know I'm not a good singer. I'm talking about some music I have already got done, man. But if not, that's cool, man. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, man. Thanks for chilling, even if it's for a minute. Yeah, man, I haven't been on live in a long time, dude. So, oh yeah, guys, I meant to tell you, I don't know if it's going to happen. I'm really excited about it if it happens, because I have been following Jesco White forever. And Jesco White, I'm trying, dude, so hard to get a hold of him for an interview. He actually commented on my page. Jesco commented on my page few weeks ago, a couple weeks ago. And man, I'm going to. I do have his PO box address now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to write the dude, and I'm going to try my best to get an interview with Jesco White. That would be a sick interview because Jesco's wild, man. He's been, he's been on documentaries. Jesco White was actually on an episode of Roseanne. So, at its peak in the 90s. So, I would love to get an interview with Jesco, man. It might happen. I don't know. Guys, I think I got one more cigarette in me. There's only 3 people. Anybody got any questions? Holler at me, ask me. Any questions? Any questions? Do I stand with Israel or Palestine? No, let's not go there, man. Let's just have a good time. You should know the answer to that by now anyway. I would do a Bible thing today. What the freak? I would get on here and read some Bible verses today. I am just trying to. Sorry about that. I'm just trying to work on my music right now. So. Oh yeah, I'm gonna come out with some videos. Y'all get ready. I'm gonna come out with some videos in the next few days of my experience with Justin Moore. I met Justin Moore a while back. I met Justin Moore. Man, Misty, I don't smoke that much. I swear, I know this sounds crazy, but this is like my first. This is like my first pack of cigarettes in a few years. Believe it or not, I vape a lot, but every now and then I'll smoke a cigarette or a cigar. American Spirit is like the most natural to me. They supposedly use a lot less chemicals in their stuff. But if it's not that, then I love to smoke Marlboro 27s. Marlboro 27s are really good, really mellow, really smooth. But man, I'm more of a vapor. I'm more of just a cigar guy every now and then. So I really don't smoke a whole lot. But I know people probably think I'm lying, but I promise I don't smoke all the time. Just every now and then. Like this pack has lasted me a week. So trying not to, man. It's not good for you at all. But I don't know why the other day I was like, I haven't smoked in years. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. There hasn't been many. Now I need to go live more. There's not really many people in there. So, what do you guys think, man? You guys and another one that I've been working on is called Safety.
Grandpa has a grip.
Oh, that's not what I thought it was. Yeah, they're expensive, dude. They're very expensive, which is another reason why I don't smoke. If I get a bottle of vape juice, it lasts me a lot longer than cigarettes do. But I don't know. The other day, man, I just felt like smoking a couple. I won't even pick it back up. I won't even probably talk about it. I won't even probably pick them back up for a while. So check this out. Another one I'm working on.
Okay, though, I walk through the valley. I ain't even done, not even a finale. I push the weight from my chest, laughing at the shadow of death. Lord said, my work ain't done. Draw breath, get up, my son. Lazarus with a selling draw, saddled up with drove a car. When a man can't own a piece of earth anymore. There's coming a time when the Constitution should scream and fall. Tomorrow's not promised. Today's just a blessing. The time can be borrowed, so baby, don't be stressing.
All things independent. This is one right here that I'm supposed to have a feature on with somebody. I put my verse on it. It's called Coldest Grave, and I'm still deciding on. I mean, I have a guy who wanted it, but pretty big artist. But I'm trying to figure out a hook. I got to sing a hook on it before I throw it to somebody. But yeah, check this one out. This is pretty. This is country rap for sure. It's almost like Western rap. Check this out. Yay, though, I walk through the valley. I ain't even done, not even the finale. I pushed away off of my chest, laughing at the shadow of death. Lord said, I'm working done, draw breath. Get up, my son, Lazarus, with a southern draw. Sailed up, what drove my car. There's coming a time when a man can't own a piece of earth anymore. There's coming a time when the Constitution is screaming for. Tomorrow is a promise, today's just a blessing. Time can't be borrowed, so baby, don't be stressing. Burn-ons will remain. You can rest assured I won't be there no more. Only my sin and my pain, no ball. Chain, I will fly away from my cold, cold grave. From that cold, cold grave. It's like a yeah, I got a guy with about 13,000 subscribers who has to I shoot videos for. He wanted that one, but I'm gonna have to sing a hook on it and then get it out. And then there's a group that told me that they would do a feature. Kentucky Music Mafia. They're pretty big. They were talking about it too. They told me to send them a song. This is one I was thinking about sending them. So I mean, I really don't know which. It could go either way. But the guy who wanted me, my buddy Marcotic, he wanted me to send it to him. Man, I'm gonna have to mix it and remix everything and do all that and send it to somebody and spend money. Man, I'm just really trying not to, spend money. I'm trying not to, but I mean, I know it's going to sound better if we do. So and also I got to sing the hook. So I got to figure out the hook. I think I got the hook, but it's called Coldest Grave. So I mean, I got so many songs on here. It's freaking nuts, dude. I got to go back. Here's one called Rambo Chick. This one's kind of funny. I don't think you guys have ever heard this. Let's see. I wrote this about my wife because she's really tough, and she reminds me of a chick that would be called a Rambo chick. For the video, I'm going to get a girl dressed up, and I'm going to dress her up like Rambo, and it's going to be interesting. My phone's going to die soon, guys. But check this one out. I think this is the right. This one's called Rambo Chick. Check this one out. It's kind of funny. It's more funny. I was going to send this one to Gordo Loco. He hit me up. I was going to send it to him, but we both fell behind. I think he's on tour right now. He's doing his own tour thing. So check this out. Yeah, I wrote this song about my woman. No, that's definitely not the right version right there. Hold on. Let's see. Maybe that has the... Yeah, that's not the right version. Maybe that has... Maybe I might be able to play just the verse for y'all though, because I feel like I killed the verse, man. I feel like I nailed it. Let me see here. Where'd it go? I feel like I nailed the verse, so I like to play the verse for y'all because I rapped it pretty good, man. Give me a good verse. Where's it at, dude? Just lost it. Hang tight, hang tight, hang tight. Rambo chick, Rambo chick. Okay. All right, let me see if this is it.
Y'all be careful, don't get caught looking at her.
Listen to this one.
She's tough, she's a Rambo chick.
What up, Hootie Who? Yeah, check this out, guys. Oh yeah, that's a good thing to remember. Independent, all things independent. Yeah, that's for sure, man. I'm just yeah, always get credit and paid. Yeah, man. I mean, either what I'll do is sometimes is I'll just a lot of times if they're like, hey, I want a feature, or I'm like, hey, I want a feature, I'll just pay them a couple $100 or whatever. Then it'll be my song. Boom, put it out. Or you know, you can split it or whatever. You know, I have a feature with Big Murph. A couple years ago we did, and really he just he did his verse or whatever, but we put it on there and we just put it on my channel. It didn't blow up, so we didn't have to worry about it. But yeah, if it blew up, it would be I guess half and half. So you're right.
First mother, here we go.
Yeah, with a look so tough. Get caught looking, they should beat you up.
Yeah, I'll check this one. I've done this one a while back. I'm thinking about sending this one to Gordo because it's kind of a funny song. Rambo chick.
Y'all be careful, don't get caught looking at her. She's tough, she's a Rambo chick. First mother, here we go.
Yeah, with a look so tough. Get caught looking, they should beat you up. Raised in the stick so thick, yeah. She's my Rambo chick. Yeah, with a look so tough. Get caught looking, they should beat you up. Raised in the stick so thick, yeah. She's my Rambo chick.
Man, y'all come over here, look at this girl over here. Y'all, this girl, she's going wild. She's getting those shoes on.
Way out in the country, in the backwoods, you know it from the fields in the holler. What you know, good short. She rather drive a Chevy than a Lambo. Don't need a man though, big body beat you up like Rambo. And the crab back 10, man, driving through the 6 GMC 13. When she walks and talks and trees, we believe the birds sing and fly to her melody. Yeah, with a look so tough. Get caught looking, they should beat you up. Raised in the stick so thick, yeah. She's my Rambo chick. Yeah, with a look so tough. Get caught looking, they should beat you up. Raised in the stick so thick, yeah. She's my Rambo chick.
That's all I got. See, that's another song where I got first verse. You know, I have a million songs where I could go features, and you know, it's crazy what I got, man. It's you know, there's all kinds of. Here's a blues song that I did years ago. Yeah, here's a blues song. Check this out. Voice of an Angel, Fist of Steel. I like that, Misty. I'm gonna put that on the shirt. Here's a song I did. It's kind of like a blues Chris Stapleton vibe with my aunt by marriage.
Baby, I'm so done. Yeah, I'm so stressed out. I can't believe the words coming out of my mouth. I feel locked up. Time is up. I need to know the truth. I'm under arrest in my head over you. It's not an easy thing.
I'll give you royalties.
To act like you don't exist. Sitting on the other end of the telephone.
That one's not the finished version, but yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I got so much crap on here. I just got to figure out. Let's see what this is. What is this? So much stuff, man.
Chief got beats.
City chick.
Oh, here's a 16 beat challenge I did. 16 beat challenge. Check this out.
Chief got beats.
16 bars.
City chief. Y'all give it up for Jimmy Myron.
It's Bobby Briscoe.
Give it up for Bobby Briscoe. He's had a rough year. Let's go, 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 go. to the beat of a different drum. Let's let no regrets won't bite my tongue. Mud in a Mossberg, where I'm from. Mind your manners, or you'll get buried by one. Yeah, somebody throw me a sign. I'm not just changing, flip-flopping new places, turning pages, new arrangements, and making thoughts. Ping-ponging, bouncing off the inside of my head. Sometimes it's not making sense, I'm a zombie walking dead. Understand it's crazy, unless I'm changing lives. Life's a weight room full of crimes I despise. Living life just to pay bills, I'm dead. Forgive me, I'm lost somewhere in my head. Somewhere in my head. Give it up, forget it, burning if you're rich. But ain't your life, congratulations, you've earned it. My heart beats to the beat of a different drum. Blood, sweat, no regrets won't bite my tongue. Mud in the Mossberg, where I'm from. Mind your manners, or you'll get buried by one. That's 16-bar challenge I did a long time ago. What's this one? Woo! Listen to this. Tambourine. I remember when I made this. I remember this. So much shit on here, man. I gotta get these songs done, bro. What is this? Oh, good grief. Yeah, man, there's so much stuff in there. I'm definitely probably, I'm gonna release a lot more music than I ever have. Sorry, guys. I'm about to release a lot more music than I ever have. So, yeah, man, I just got so much crap on here. Ah, shoot, what? Whew. I got 9% on my phone, guys. I got about to have to get off here. Thanks for hanging out. 6 people in here now. Oh, y'all want to pop in here whenever I'm about to get off, man? But yeah, I got so much crap in here, man. I want to really make a I'm gonna make a hard run at it soon here. I got enough to make a full album. I might as well just make a full album and just push it. Check this out. Y'all know Every Light in the House is on. Trace Atkins. Every light in the house is on. The backyard's crying as a crack of dawn. I did a remix. Every light in the dash is on. Talking about my car. This is hilarious. I'll check it out. He told me there might be a light on. He'd get his mechanic to check it if I want. I smiled and said, I appreciate the gesture. I took his every word to heart, 'cause I thought it was a dependable car. Now I'm sitting at emissions with a failed test, yeah. Every light in the dash is on. The tailpipe smoking like Willie Nelson. Alright guys, my phone is about to die. People are calling me. My phone's about to die any second. I appreciate you guys for hanging out. I'm gonna have to get off of here. Misty, I don't think there's gonna be a tour. You never know, but you never know. You just never know. You never know.
Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for hanging out. Yeah, I'm gonna get off of here. I ain't got much battery left. But yeah, that was actually on my YouTube. If you want to go check that one out, man, it's hilarious. Front bumper held on. Every light in the dash is on. The tailpipe smoking like Willie Nelson. Front bumper held on by duct tape. The ABS sensor needs to be replaced. Every light in the dash is on. Pretty funny. Was thinking about doing a couple interviews here soon. Had Tyler Garrett said he would be in if I wanted to interview him. Interview him, man. Tyler's got a good voice. Tyler Garrett has a really good country voice. You know, good. I figured it would be a good start with someone who ain't that well known. Yeah, man, do it. Start on the interviews, man. Interviews are fun. Right now, everything's going to podcasts, interviews, and stuff like that. Like, there's a lot of people doing podcasts and stuff, and so it's a huge avenue right now. And there's there's a lot going good for people. I mean, I started out with music, and then I've had several people tell me, like, man, I like your music, but let's just be honest, you're really good at interviews. So, whenever a church wanted to do an interview, that's the direction I went with it. And I mean, I've done interviews since. I interviewed the Kentucky Headhunters. They were a Grammy Award-winning band back in the day. So, that Tyler's good. I saw him on Uncle Will's channel. Yeah, I had talked to Uncle Will about maybe working with him or something to do with Tyler. But I mean, I realize this. I realize I get myself involved in too many things, like this and then this and then shooting a video and then this and then this, that I don't even get my own stuff done. All these songs you're listening to, and there's tons more on my computer that I've worked on for years, 2 or 3 years. I have put on the back burner to shoot videos or to do interviews and all this stuff, which the interviews are awesome and great. And I'm very thankful for anybody who lets me interview them. Don't get me wrong. But I'm going to try to put out my music too, because I've really neglected my own music over the years, and I'm going to try to do more of that now. I have a little bit more time. However, I did shoot a video for Nate, my good buddy Nate, from Father Son Reacts. Great dude, and I'm going to get to that one soon. Nate, we're going to get you soon, buddy. I'm trying to figure out where to put this damn phone. I plugged it up, so I might have a little battery life left. Come on. It's hard to mess with now that I plugged it up. But anyways, so yeah, it's just a work in progress, man. There's just so much that goes into it, the music and the I got into video production because I was playing bass. There we go. Almost. I got into video production because I was playing bass for a buddy. He had a band, and God, bear with me here. Okay, that's better than nothing, I guess. I was playing bass with a buddy, and but yeah, Tyler has a really good voice. I just a lot of people try to get to me now because of Up Church, and like I just try to choose wisely what I need to do with my time and stuff like that. But I'm trying to. Most people, they try to get a hold of me because they know that I talked to Up Church and I interviewed him or whatever. And I mean, to be honest, bro, I don't talk to him a lot myself. I text him every now and then. I'm like, "Yo, dude, check this movie out," or "I love the last video," or I got this interview because you helped me with numbers. That's the last time I talked to him. I messaged him and I said, "Bro, I got a interview because of the interview I had with you," and I said they really liked it, and I said thank you so much. So I really, really appreciate it. And so, like, I don't all I can do. No, don't get me wrong. I would help anybody out, but I've had people reach out to me. I love helping people if I can, but I've had people reach out to me and they'll ask me things like, I have my truck's messed up. Can you ask Up Church if he can help me out with the truck? And I'm like, I can't ask him that. I can't ask him that. You know what I'm saying? I just can't do it. That would be a way for him to probably get irritated with me, and or he might help somebody out. But I mean, it's not for me to decide. I've had a lot of people I had a guy who messaged me, man, I want to work at the Ghost Ranch. I want to work at the Ghost Ranch, and I'm like, I don't have no control over that. And he's like, man, here's my license and here's my birth certificate, man. I'm good. Like I've never been to jail, I've never been this or whatever. He's like, I had some run-ins with the law, and I'm like, dude, I can't do that. I can't ask Up Church, hey man, can you employ this person? Now dude, Up Church has a great heart. He would help anybody out, but I can't ask people things like that. That's not. I do not want to bother that man. That's what I had to realize. Like you can't help everybody out. And then there are some people who are like, man, I really want to help them out somehow. It's just really hard because I mean, to be honest, I'm not where I need to be in life either. I need to help myself out too. So I mean, don't ever get offended if I'm like, man, I can't ask him that or I can't. I've had a couple people who are pretty close to me just be like, hey man, can we go over to Up Churches and hang out? I'm like, I can't invite. I'm not going to invite myself over. I'm not going to ask him if I can come over. Unless there's a reason or I can't. You never know. There might be something to happen or pop up. But I mean, there's been several times where he told me, he's like, yeah, man, you can come over, but just bring yourself. Don't bring anybody else. And so I don't try to, I can't do that. And I mean, I don't go over there much. I don't talk to him every day. I might shoot him a text every now and then, but that man talks to so many people, has so many friends and people who are close to him, Most times I text him, he'll holler back at me, but it's not one of those things where I can just holler at the dude. We go over to his house and party at 3 a.m. It just doesn't work like that. I think a lot of people just think it's just one big party all the time, but church likes his privacy, man, as we all do. We all like our privacy. See, what is this? That's the song I was doing all that. I mean, if we have more subs, I could see being worth starting something bigger, but no, man. I mean, so do you want to hear all things independent? Do you want to hear how I got started with my channel? I'll tell you the full story. It wasn't just I blew up or whatever. I mean, I'll tell you the full story. So, okay. Yo, what up, Jamie? Yeah, man, Jamie, dude, to be honest, man, there's so many cool people in here. Jamie's one of them. Misty's awesome. But I mean, it's just not realistic. I just cannot do that. I've probably already irritated him over the Tracy Lawrence thing that I jumped the gun on, and I feel stupid over that, man. I still feel like there's some weird juju going on, but that's not my business. It's not my call. I should have never put that video out without talking to him first. I just didn't want to bother him. I don't want to bring drama to him. I don't want to cause problems. And I took the videos down because I don't want to cause any unneeded issues. Turns out him and Tracy, like, they kind of, I guess I jumped the gun on that, and I feel really stupid over that. But I think he knew I was trying to come from a good place. I hope I didn't irritate the guy. But anyway, so I would love to just holler at everybody and take everybody over there. But I mean, that man trusts me enough with his address and his phone number. Gave me his phone number. He hit me up for the interview, man. He messaged me, called me, or messaged me right after he put on Instagram he wanted me to do it, man. That was the coolest thing ever. But he trusts me with his phone number, trusts me with his address, and I would never jeopardize that, man. I've had people ask me, what's his address? I want to go over and I want to do this. I want to say hey, or I want to go over and bring him something, which is a cool thought. But there's no way I could give out the dude's address. There is no freaking way, man. That would be the dumbest thing ever. Because I mean, I don't know these people. You know, like Jamie, you seem really awesome. All things independent, you seem awesome. Misty, you seem awesome. Y'all seem like good people. And I mean, there's so many people that seem like good people, but there was a dude that messaged me, seemed really nice at first, and then got pissed whenever I wouldn't tell up church that he was clean and hadn't been in jail and let him come over to his house. I don't invite people. A lot of people don't understand it, man. A lot of people don't understand. You got to think about this from an aspect of just normal people, just normal stuff. Um, you got to think about this from a normal standpoint. Let's say are friends with somebody from high school, right? Let's say you're friends with somebody from high school, and um, your friend, which is not even famous, probably your friend, which is not even famous. They have a wife, they have a kids or a girlfriend or whatever, or they want their privacy, right? Let's say that you were giving out their address, even not even your famous, like not even a famous person. Let's say you were giving out their address and their phone number to people you didn't know. Would you do that? No, you probably wouldn't do that. And then church is famous on top of it. And I've heard stories of people just showing up at his house and shit, like at his driveway, and just that's why he had to get security. People just showing up at his damn house. And so, people lose. They think that if somebody's famous, that they're just a toy for your amusement, right? Like oh my gosh, they're famous. He asked for this. He's famous. He needs to. That's not the way it works, guy. He's still a normal person. He still wants his privacy. He still doesn't want people to just come and watch him day to day. It's weird. And I've had some weird shit happen, man. But I mean, it hasn't been like terrible or nothing. It's just been like 4 or 5 people who just kind of acted really weird. Like they'll talk to me, and then they'll find out I'm not just going to just give them his phone number or something. Then they'll like not want to be friends with me. Say, okay, whatever. He wasn't really wanting to be my friend anyway. But people like Jamie, man, Jamie is cool as shit. Misty's been following me for a while, and I really appreciate that, guys. You know, let's see. You just showed him you got his back. Yeah, man, I hope he took it that way. I don't want to talk about this on here. It's kind of weird, but I was really kind of worried about it because I'd put some, Tracy Lawrence is a big name, and the last thing I want to do is stir up a bunch of crap, and I kind of did that, and I kind of felt bad. Hopefully Tracy didn't see that. Although, I don't know. I mean, I just don't need to jump on people's business. I got a weird vibe from it. I had a friend send me the video. I understand what you mean, but I said F Tracy. And after I heard Ryan talk about him a little, I felt differently. Right. I think a lot of it it wasn't Tracy as much as it was, Kiddo. So I got a really weird vibe from that. But I mean, at the same time, it's not my business. It's not my business to jump on there like I did, and I shouldn't have done that. And I still don't necessarily feel like I was super wrong about it, except for Tracy, because him and Tracy were like, he said, I saw in the Instagram, he said something, I'm a fan. So and I'm super glad it went that way. And I feel like a dumbass for doing that, I feel really stupid for that. And I hope Church ain't upset with me. He never said nothing about it. So I hope he's not, man. And that's the only way you can be in this world, especially when it comes to people with any kind of fame. It's either that, lose your connection. Yeah, man, I'm not going to jeopardize it. It's like what Church said in his song, people done put their Bibles. Yeah. Oh, yeah, bro, that's the old Charlie Daniels song. It's a great song, man. I love that song. Look up Charlie Daniels' version. Charlie Daniels, Simple Man. But yeah, man, I mean, so people who, up Church right now, apparently he's making a little hangout spot, the Creeker hangout spot. So, I mean, people who he wants to be there, they're going to come over and do stuff. So I mean, there's a chance for everybody, man. If you told me I would have ever went over there, Which I mean, I went over there in like 2018 because his dad, when they were good, he said I could carve him a stone, and I carved the Ghost Ranch stone. I carved that. I don't know if you've seen it on Instagram and stuff, but I was actually the one who carved that. Um, and I went over there a long time ago, but we didn't hang out or nothing. I met Upchurch in 2017. We booked a show with him, and just a good dude. Let's see. Oh crap! Even people I know, even people. Jesus Christ! Let me hold this thing. This is what I'll do. Apologize. Even people I know who ain't famous, if someone asks for their number and says they know the person will want the number. Right. That's what I'm saying. And people they take up church or somebody famous, and what they do is they idolize them so much so that it gets unhealthy, and it's really weird. And don't get me wrong, like I think it's awesome that his talent. Oh, Jesus Christ. I think it's amazing that his talent has taken him this far, and everything. But at the same time, he's not just a freaking A. Sorry, he's not just a figment for everybody, or like just some kind of public thing where everybody should be able just to go over to his house all the time. You know what I mean? It's just people need their privacy, man. It's got to be it's got to be healthy. And if you have people showing up at your doorstep, it's not healthy. There was a guy, his brother, when I dropped the rock off, this is in like 2018, when I dropped the rock off and stuff, back then. And he told me whenever we did the interview, he said, "Oh yeah, I knew you heard that." I was like, "Sweet, that's awesome." So I mean, I've known his address for a long time, and I actually forgot it. I had to ask him again because that's what I mean. Like I don't even keep it in my thing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's weird. But his brother told me a story where one of his brothers told me something about they got a pizza. So check this story out. They got a pizza delivered from Domino's or somewhere. The delivery guy came and dropped off the pizza at their house. This is right before they got the security guard station, 2018, 2019-ish. And they had a pizza dropped off by Domino's. Well, the delivery driver, I guess he was a young buck, he went and told all of his buddies, "Hey, I just delivered a pizza to Upchurch's house. I know where Upchurch lives, blah, blah, blah." And so, which is probably a big, huge no-no for working for a delivery service. He went and told a bunch of his buddies, and he said like the next day or two, there was like 50 kids partying at the end of their driveway. Like he said, like 50 people were there, and they showed up, and they were partying at the end of his driveway. Could you imagine for a second? You're not even famous, right? See, we don't worry about these things, but he has to worry about them. Can you imagine showing up at your house and there's 50 people you don't know in your driveway getting wasted? Could you imagine that for a second? Like on your property. I love people. I'm a people person. I'm friends with 9 out of 10 people I meet. But bro, if there was 50 people getting wasted in my driveway when I show up coming home, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna be like, what the hell is happening right now? So if you could imagine that for a second, man, you know, just it's hard to do because Church is super talented, man. And I hate to just talk about the guy. Church is super talented. It's hard to do, but you got to think of people like yes, he is. He is a freaking super talented star. Like he's like a incredible dude who makes his music, and he's super talented, and he's like one of the top 5 independent artists out there. But it's like at the same time, you got to think about him like this dude's a regular dude, and on Sunday he probably just wants to chill and make some wood stuff and just hang out, right? He probably wants to pet his dog, be around his girlfriend or his family or Ripta or whatever it is, right? or work on his trucks or go drive out in the yard or go take. You got to think about that. He's not all the time. He's not just partying at his house, and it's not just one nonstop party. You know what I'm saying? And so I went over there to a campfire one time, and it was just like 5 or 10 people, just as close as people. B. Loose was there, Ripta was there, Felicia, and a couple of other people were there, and we were just all chilling around the campfire talking, and it was really cool. And it wasn't like just some throw down party. You know what I'm saying? You can't think of people who it's so hard because when you connect to somebody, you know what I'm saying? You're like, man, I just want to show up and they're going to like me because I'm buddies with them and I love their music and stuff. But it's not like that because they don't know you. You feel like you know church, or you feel like you know, Adam Calhoun, or you feel like you know these people off the internet, right? But they don't know you. So when you show up in person, you're like, you know all this stuff about them. And they're like, well, nice to meet you. But, that being said, Upchurch is one of the people who is super like personable, and he's one of those people who you can almost like meet in person. He's like, oh yeah, nice to meet you, bro. And he's cool with it. He's pretty good at handling that stuff, man. Because I don't know, man. It's weird. It's got to be weird on that level. It's got to be so weird on that level. I mean, I wouldn't even. We threw a show, right? Well, it was an Upchurch show. It was in 2017. I did a couple shows. I was a promoter for a while. I did a couple shows out here, and we threw one show out here close to where I live. And probably 2 or 3 weeks later, I was pushing my buddy really big on the internet at the time. I was pushing one of my friends. I was pushing his name, Dustin Spears. Have you ever heard Dustin Spears? I played bass for him, and we actually had a song, and we had Catfish Cooley cameo in the song, and we had a few big people. We were doing some stuff on the internet at the time, but we threw a show out here. Upchurch was the headliner and all this stuff. This is way before the interviews, 2017. And so he didn't even remember until in the interview, and we talked about some of it. But anyway, so after that show, 3 weeks later, I was back then Redbox was still a thing where you could go rent a movie and then take it back. I don't know if y'all know what Redbox is or whatever. So I went and I rented a movie. It was like probably the next town over, like Portland. It was like 15 minutes from me. I went and rented a movie, and I was like waiting in line or whatever. And somebody came up behind me, and they were like, hey, you're Drew, right? And I'm like, I turn around. I'm like, yeah, nice to meet you. What's your name? And he's like, Jake or whatever it was. I don't remember. But he was like, Jake. He's like, man, I watch all your stuff on the internet. He's like, you and Dustin just threw that show out here, didn't you? I'm like, yeah, we did. And I've never seen this guy a day in my life, but he watched just on the internet. So he felt like he knew me. And now, I mean, I'm not even close to being any kind of famous or recognizable or nothing like that. But the feeling of somebody walking up to you and saying, you're Drew, right? You did this. You did this. I know this about you. I know that you're married. Jessica's your wife. Yada, yada, yada. All this stuff, man. What up, Skipper? Come on in. Wow, I got 12 people. All this stuff. So this is just for me throwing a show and being on the internet. We were pushing to Facebook. We did have one song at the time that popped off pretty good. It got 200,000-300,000 views on Facebook without promotion. And so, like, somebody coming up to you and just knowing everything about you, it was cool if they're a cool person, right? But it was unsettling if they're like, you don't know who they are. You know what I'm saying? It was a little like, this person knows a lot. So I couldn't imagine it on that level. I couldn't imagine it on, church's level. It's just a whole different story, man. It's just such a crazy. It's got to be so crazy to not be able to go out in public because everybody knows who you are, and and your business, not to mention your family business, and it's just, yeah, that's got to be nuts, man. What up, Skipper? It's been a while, dude. I was just talking to everybody about. Well, earlier we were doing some music stuff and whatnot, and sorry, bro, I'm trying to get this phone. Earlier we were doing some music stuff. I was just talking to everybody about the way that I've been approached weirdly with, some people, they just want to be cool with you because you did an interview with Upchurch or whatever. But anyway, man, I was playing some music and I was yep, the digital world streaming killed Redbox, man. I was looking back years ago. I was trying to get into like doing some franchise stuff and all that good stuff, and I was going to franchise. I was thinking about a Subway because at the time it was really cheap. You could buy the name Subway, franchise it out for like 10 grand, and I had some money saved up at the time. I don't have it anymore, but I was thinking about doing that, and I was like, and I saw somewhere where you could buy a Redbox and you would make money off of it if you bought a Redbox and set it up somewhere, you know. And then I'm glad I didn't do that because like they were only good for like 6 years, and then streaming took it all out, bro. But yeah, it did, man. It did. Yeah, y'all come on in, man. Let's hang. Let's talk. Jamie, what happened to all the red boxes? They just yeah, streaming took them out. Streaming, I mean, it's so much more convenient to sit from your home and just, blah, 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 than having to run out and grab whatever you want. We have a red box here in my hometown. Yeah, we still have a couple here. But yeah, it's just like music, bro. You don't have to go to how many record shops or like CD shops do you see out anymore? Do you see any like places where you can physically go grab a CD? No, bro, because nobody uses them anymore. When you have streaming at your fingertips or YouTube or whatever, people are going to always do what's convenient for them, and that's okay. It is what it is, Just got back from Knoxville. That's what's up. Getting ready to hit the logwoods in the morning. Just got back from Knoxville. Man, I was in Knoxville with Nate from Father Son Reacts not long ago, man. And then I went to Knoxville. I went to the Oliver Anthony show. That was really cool. I'm gonna put a video on here about meeting Oliver. By the way, I have yet to get it done, but I'm gonna put a video on here. It's like a little road trip vlog from meeting Oliver. Man, I actually got to meet Oliver Anthony. Pretty freaking cool. Tall dude, man. Yeah, Knoxville's pretty cool, man. Y'all won't believe who I saw. I'm about 90% positive I saw Katie Noel at the concert. I'm dead freaking serious. I'm about 90% positive I saw Katie Noel at the Oliver Anthony concert. From a distance. I was waiting in line to meet the guy, and I'm pretty sure I saw her walking from the crowd from a distance. I would have loved to just said, "Hey, are your beans still scuffed? Are your beans still scuffed, Katie?" I would have loved to say that and get the phone out and film that because I'm about 99% positive I saw Katie Noel from like 50 yards away. I was waiting in line to meet Oliver, but I'm not going to lose my place in line. But I was tempted, boy. That would have been hilarious. All right, so what's up, man? What we got here? People talking now. That's what's up. Logwoods in the morning, Skipper. It's supposed to be raining here in the morning. I'm in Tennessee, Middle Tennessee. It's supposed to be raining. I don't know. I don't think they're going to be able to work tomorrow till later on. Stay safe out there, bro. I got respect for a logger. Skipper. Hey, Skipper. I got more people on here. Yeah, she was drinking them dog beer. Funny story, bro. I did. I it had to have been her. It had to have been her. There were like two guys around her carrying her out, bro. And she was wasted. Like if that was her, she was wasted. I'm about 99% sure it was her. But she was wasted. There was two guys carrying her out. That's how wasted she was. And what was I saying? Funny story is she must have had some dog beers. She must have had some Sasquatch beers or some bear beers or dog beers or whatever. Because she was wasted. If that was her, I'm pretty sure it was her. She was wasted. Saw her from about 50 yards away. I wanted so bad to whip my phone out and just be like, just scream at her right there. You still got scuffs on your beans? Or did it heal? Just something stupid, you know what I'm saying? That would have been hilarious. But I was with my uncle, my 75-year-old uncle. And if her boys would have attacked us, man, I don't know. I had a fever at the time. I was sicker than a dog. I was gonna do it, but man, I was in line and I couldn't. That would have been funny. That would have been something else. The world don't work around no person. Yeah, man. All things independent, man. I mean, dude, I will help anybody out who I can, but it doesn't really like people don't understand. They think if they know you and then you get put in a position just because they were friends with you on YouTube or something that you're going to take them with you. I will help anybody out I can, but I got to help myself first. And it doesn't if you come into a position, you have to get your own boat. Yet this is I'm using metaphors. You have to get your own boat to float before you can get any passengers in it, right? So let's say that I hit, 100,000, and even I've even had family members already be like, "Man, let me write a song with you. Let's put a song out." And I'm like, "We can. I mean, I'm down for that." But it's like I told him I was like, "Give me a couple years. Let me get 100,000 subscribers or 50,000 subscribers or 40,000 subscribers. Then we can all write. Then we can make some money." I said, "If we write a song right now, I'm not going to make a bunch of money off of it, whatever." And it's showing rain here too. I second that one, Skipper. A lot of weird people out there. Yeah, it's man, I love people, dude. I am a people person, bro. I really am, and I I hope everybody finds it to their destination. You know what I'm saying? I really do. And I'm not even where I need to go yet. You know what I'm saying? And I'm really trying to carve out my own path, and I hope everybody does good. I don't want to see anybody lose unless they don't deserve to win, I guess, but that's up to God. And I will help anybody out I can. But at the same time, it has to be done the right way. And I'm not going to jeopardize a relationship with anybody I've met, Kentucky Headhunters dude or church or anybody like that, man, over something that doesn't, I got to be careful with, whatever. But anyway, guys, Enlightened Dummy. I like the name. Enlightened Dummy. Man, I don't know. I try to be a good person. I believe in God. I got saved. I call it getting saved. I made a commitment to God when I was a kid in church, and I try to be a good person, and I try to live up to that every day, and I try to envision Christ beside of me in every step that I make. And I fall short a lot. I'm not perfect, but I really try. I was raised, my parents were amazing people, and I was raised by two of the best people you could ever meet, man. And so if I said I didn't know how to be a decent person and I never had an example, that would be a lie, because I have. And I try every day to make them proud. And this is one reason why I'm trying to do this music so much, is because I try every day to make them proud. Check this out, guys. Tell me if you can hear this. Skipper, you there? Check this out, man. This is one that me and my wife did. This is one that me and my wife did. Check this out. This is about my grandpa, and he started the logging business, man. Check this out real quick. Tell me what you think. It's called Just Like His Father Before Him. It's talking about my I fool around with writing a country song here and there. I think the one I'm working on now. There you go. Yeah, this is actually one of the only country rap songs I've done in a long time. Now it's pretty good. I have no clue about making music. What would be the best way to put the music with the words? Man, a lot of times, and you don't copy anybody else's style, but a lot of times if you look up YouTube videos and they kind of teach you how to what sounds good with the melodic stuff or non melodic stuff, and what chords to play with what. There's so much stuff on YouTube that will help songwriters. There are voice coaches on YouTube. I need that myself. But check this out. Hell, I know several famous or semi-famous people that I don't make it a point to tell everyone. Yeah, you got to be careful with those relationships. You got to guard your relationships, man, because a lot of these people, man, they don't know even they know, they know you pretty good, but like even they don't know if you might have somebody in your circle who they can't trust, but they like you. But then that person in your circle, like the last time I went over to church's house, he was like, "Yeah, bro, come to the campfire, or whatever. Come on by, man." He said, "Just you though." He said, "Don't bring anybody else because he doesn't know who he doesn't know who's in my circle. He's never met them, and you know what? Um, sometimes, like he talked about in the interview, he could be like, "Yeah, man, bring a plus one or whatever." But like, if I bring somebody over, first of all, I would never bring anybody over who I couldn't trust. But if I bring somebody over and they whip their phone out and he says something that doesn't sound right and they edit it to sound compromising and all this bullshit, man, um, that could jeopardize his whole career and who knows. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful, man. You got to be careful with, um, your relationships. Not everybody, you don't have to just give your, relationships. Now, if you have a buddy who's been your buddy, and I have a friend who's we've been doing music together for like 10, 15 years. I've been playing bass for him and all this stuff, and I can trust him. I've known him since middle school, to be honest. And so if you have somebody like that in your circle, yeah, if the opportunity comes up, hey man, let's go hang out with church. Whatever. If you can trust people, um, if the opportunity came up, I'm not going to invite anybody over. People don't understand that. I've had a lot of weird people just get pissed off at me. There's a dude that messaged me last night. Y'all check this out real quick. I'm gonna play the song. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. By the way, Skipper, we talked earlier. I know that you left a really interesting comment about Tracy Lawrence on the Tracy Lawrence thing. Um, and I took my videos down, and I gotta say, bro, I think you I think you had a point. I think you might have been right about all that, and I feel so stupid about all that stuff. We talked about this before you got in here, man. Um, I just from now on, I'm just going to mind my own business for the most part. So anyway, I just want to tell you since you're in here, but yeah, man. So this happened to me last night. I was or this was it this morning or night before last, or so maybe Friday night. Maybe that was like late Friday night. So I had a person message me who I'm a caregiver and I used to help take care of his father, right? And so I talked to him from time to time here and there. Well, this dude started messaging me. He's younger. It's the guy's son. He started messaging me whenever of the Upchurch thing became a thing, right? And so I mean, because he listens to that kind of music too. So he messaged me last night, and I haven't talked to this guy in a while. The last time he messaged me, it was he sent me a message. He's like, "Hey, bro, good morning, sunshine. What's up?" And I was like, "Hey, man, what's up?" That was a week or two ago. Randomly, this dude messages me Friday night, real late, and he says, I could look it up. I blocked it. This dude was just an acquaintance, and we just talked every now and then or whatever. But this dude messaged me. He said, "Now that you're at the top and you think you're somebody, you don't ever talk to me anymore about my problems. I've been having a rough day all day, and you should have known to reach out to me." I should have known to reach out to you. And he didn't even tell me. He didn't even message me and tell me, "Hey, man, I'm having a hard time. Will you talk to me?" I probably would have talked to him if I had time. But this dude said, "You should have known when I'm having a hard time. You should have known." How should I have known? And then I thought about it and I was like, I'm not going to let myself be manipulated. Because, man, I have a big heart and I felt bad for the guy, but I was like, you know what? I would never do that. I would never message somebody and be like, just because you know this person now and just because you did this, you think you're something else and you don't talk to me because you're at the top now. And it was really, really weird. And I messaged the person back with this. This is what I said. I said, "I have a lot going on. How am I supposed to know what's going on with you if you didn't even tell me?" I said, "My job is not to take care of you." And that felt really good, man. That was liberating because A lot of people, what it is, in one word, what it is manipulation. A lot of people, they will try to manipulate you if they're unsatisfied with their life and they're not where they want to be. They will try to manipulate you, like bring you down, make you feel guilty for accomplishments that you've made. You know what I'm saying? And I've just been blessed by the Lord. I've been lucky, and I don't think it's anything I've necessarily done. But this person, I just realized I was like, I'm blocking this person. It's toxic. Don't let people manipulate you. You know, I've never talked about this with anybody. So I appreciate you, 7 of you. There was 12, 13. I appreciate this. And I will talk about it right now. I've never talked about this with anybody. Whenever church reached out to me and said he wanted to do the interview, right, and even the Kentucky Headhunter one too, I had a feeling of fishing and pain dumping. Yeah, it was. But I mean, how in the world are you supposed to? How in the world? And Misty, yes, I'm not a psychic. I'm not a mind reader. That's what I should have told him. I'm not a mind reader. I don't know when you're having a bad day, and I'm supposed to reach out to you. How am I supposed to even know? Dude didn't even message me and said, "Hey man, you want to talk?" He just got mad at me like it was my fault. What it was manipulation. He was trying to make me feel guilty or feel bad, and then call him and then talk to him because I've done a couple of interviews with a couple of people who are famous, and it's like, what the fuck, man? Really weird, man. People act so weird whenever you get something going on or whatever. I don't know what to say about it, but anyway, I've never talked about this with anybody, but this is the way I felt. This is how I work. Um, Not that I've had bad things happen in my life, but everybody's had bad things happen in their life. But whenever that first happened, and church was like, "Yeah, man, come over, man, and we'll do an interview," I was like, "This can't be right." You know what I'm saying? Like, even the Kentucky Headhunters thing, I was like, "Dude, this is crazy." But I was like, "This can't be right." Um, I almost felt guilty because I had something good going for me, and I almost felt guilty because I was like, I want to take this person along. I want to take this person along, and I want to do this. But I mean, because I'm a tenderhearted person, man, I love people. I love my friends. I love my family, and I realized, or I was thinking, man, something's going to go wrong. It's not going to happen, or he's going to have to cancel, or it's not going to work out, or my cameras are going to mess up, or whatever. And then I realized, like, you know what, or you know what, I had a thought. I never told anybody this. I had a thought during the interview. Now this only happened for like it's only lasted for like 1 minute because I sunk it all in, man. And I was just having such a good time, and it went away. But I had a negative thought during the interview. I had a thought like, "Bro, you don't deserve to be here. Like you don't deserve to be doing this. Somebody else could do a better job," which is probably true. But I stopped that and I was like, you know what? Screw that. I have worked my ass off and I love music and I'm a huge fan of church. I was like, screw that, man. I deserve this. I got blessed. I deserve this. I do deserve this. I'm not the worst. I'm not the best person. I'm not the worst person. But those negative thoughts, man, they can control you if you let them. And I have been practicing recently. I'm not even the kind of person to get online and just promote my music constantly and just say, um, man, I'm gonna promote this all the time and people are gonna love my stuff and man, my stuff is the best. I have a problem getting online and telling people, man, I'm a great singer. Yeah, check this out. I can rap like crazy. I have a problem with that. I was raised very humble. I was raised to be very humble. And so um but guys, I am going to push this music coming up because I've spent a lot of time on it and I believe it's worth it. But anyway, yeah, man. So people don't let people manipulate you. I guess that's the moral of the story. I've had people do me that way. They have nothing but time and they don't realize how it is when you're super busy. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to do all this stuff. I have a full time job that I work over 40 hours every week, and then I help log on the side, help my dad, and then also I have music videos that I've been shooting. And I have songs I've been working on in between times. So I have so much crap going on, bro. And this dude's like, you didn't know. How did you not know that I was having a bad day? And I'm like, this is BS, man. At the end of the day, I try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt. And I try to be there for people that I don't even know. But this is BS. Dude is trying to manipulate me. And I just straight up blocked the dude. It's ridiculous, man. Some people are just, they're like that. Very selfish. You absolutely deserve the opportunity while you were there. He couldn't have picked a better man. Man, that means so much to me, man. You do deserve this great. Thank you guys, man. I'm a pretty calm person, cool and collective. But bro, I'm gonna tell you, I was pretty nervous whenever I was thinking like, holy shit, man. All of Creek Squad's gonna be watching this shit. I've got to think of good questions. I've got to think of questions nobody's asked him. I've got to think of. It's got to be great. It's got to be great. I went into it like that, man, and I didn't just that same day think of questions. A lot of it was spur of the moment, but I thought of a lot of questions, and I was like, man, I took my time with it, man. I enjoy it. I'm a talker. That's how my mom is. So check us out, y'all. I'm gonna play this song one more time. Check this out. Skipper, I don't know if you've heard this. This is why I'm gonna play this, because you're in here, man. This was a song. This is my wife. My wife is on the track. When you get that interview at church, the only thing I said on the video when you announced it was great. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Knew you were going to slay it. Well, I'm not as good as music as I am interviews, so I guess the interview turned out pretty good, man. People seem to enjoy it, and there's always a few people who don't, but I mean, if nothing else, I really tried. So, Skipper, if you're still there, bro, thanks, guys. Thank you. I made a list of questions. That's so cool. Skipper, if you're still there, bro, I'm gonna play this. This is my, and then I'm gonna get off here, guys. I really appreciate y'all, but I'm gonna skedaddle. I got a couple things I got to work on before I hit the hay here. I have my logging company. I am assistant chief under my dad, running a volunteer fire department. I'm setting up a sawmill. Oh wow, cool, man. Plus I dabble in music. Guys act like I'm good to hang out anymore. Then guys act like I'm too good. Right. You got so much to do, man. This song is about my grandpa. A lot of it. It's called just like his father before him. It's talking about my dad. I'm walking in my dad's shoes. My dad walked in my grandpa's shoes. My grandpa started a logging business here in Tennessee because he didn't want to move back up to Indianapolis, where he was from, and work in a factory. And so he just had the mindset to start a logging business, and it came out of nowhere. So check this out, man. My wife sang the hook. The hook is this. It's in my roots like it's in my blood. Tree roots. What up, Sasha? What up, homie? Horse hooves properly. Cool, man. That's awesome. So I'm going to play this. I'm going to release this one. I got half the video shot. I'm going to release this one as soon as I can. I've already played it for some of you guys. Misty, thank y'all for hanging out. Jamie, thank y'all for hanging out, man. I'm going to play it one more time for Skipper because he actually is a logger. It's pretty cool, man. So, yeah, the hook is, it's in my roots like it's in my blood. Rich as wine and thick as mud. My soul in the soil. DNA, my DNA in the wind. Just like his father before him. So check this out. Well, if I can get it. What up, Sasha? This is the first time I play this is tonight, so check it out.
It's in my roots, like it's in my blood. Rich as a wine, thick as mud. Soul in the soul, leaning in the wind. Just like his father before him.
Sold my soul down an older road. Life like a soundtrack. Haggard Jones, rusty prayer till I'm 6 feet in. Just like his father before.
It's in my roots, like it's in my blood.
401k stocks to cash in, and my future's looking dim. Just like his father before him. And there was many times I watched Paul work all night, 16 hours in the dark by the moonlight. Gave us all, he was a hell of a man until the angels come, took him home by the hand. We all stood around when they lowered him in. That was back in 2010. Just like his father before him. Yeah, you'll never change me, arrange me. Only God can save me. Bring my wheel, watch the bell, shut me up, I wanna be dead. Going on with back road, soundtrack in a cable. Feel this how deep you might go payment and flows like a drill in the streets of my hand.
We just blind, there's more. Soul and soul, in the wind. Just as far before him.
Gave his soul for a piece of soul, and it's been working, nobody knows. Blood, sweat, tears, one done man. 15 years later, he's still dead. Just get by, pay bills back then. Get broke was considered a win. Just like his father before him. Times are rough, get brave, cuz we kept pushing, trying to make us rust. He earned his way, oh no, man, from a fat went broke on a piece of land. With a log of business with just his hands. 5 years later, that was God's plan. Just like his father before him. Yeah, you'll never change me, arrange me. Only God can save me. Bring my wheel, watch the bell, shut me up, I wanna be dead. Going on with back road, soundtrack in a cable. Feel this how deep you might go payment and flows like a drill in the street of my hand.
What's up? Appreciate you guys, man. Listen to my caterwauling. He said, "That's the one, Bubba." And you're, oh, dude, man, my wife makes this song, bro. If it wasn't for her, this song would not be half as good, man. And it's just, it's personal to me, but I think a lot of people can relate. It's cool hanging out with you on here. You definitely have to go love more. Yeah. Hey, all things, I think I've subscribed to you. I don't know, but I'll definitely, yeah, man. We'll definitely keep in touch for sure. Um, but yeah, man, it's a personal song. It's a personal song, and um, you know, it's kind of there's a part like he flat like he was farming. He flat went broke on a piece of land. Logging business started a logging business with just his hands. 5 years later, that was God's plan, and so it's like my grandpa. He died in 2010. Back when when they lowered him in back in 2010. Um, yeah, I mean it's like a um, very personal song, but man, I think a lot of people can relate because they're walking in their father's footsteps. And Skipper, it looks like you're walking in your father's footsteps too, man. So I think a lot of people can relate to that part of it. Yeah, I mean, I think I rapped pretty, I rapped pretty hard on this one. I was actually, I was actually spitting it pretty good, man. Thank you, Sasha. I appreciate it. I want to get you guys' opinion, man. Thank you, because you guys that come and hang out live, man. I want y'all to hear it before anybody hears it. And I'm glad I didn't run y'all off. But my wife on it, man. That's just the cherry on top of the Sunday, man, because that girl can sing. Oh my gosh, guys, that was one take. That was me coming in here and being like, and she'd heard the song before, and she's like, "Yeah, I do like that one part, the chorus. I'll sing the chorus." I'm like, "Cool," and that was her just like one take, right? Just like listen to it, and then it's in my roots, like it's in my blood. Like that's it. Just boom, one time through, man. That girl can sing, man. Can't wait till you drop it. Yeah, man. I actually have some of this video already shot. I have a band for the chorus is jamming. So I have a band. I have a drummer and a guitar player who's going to. I got a field behind my house. We're going to set up a thing and we're going to rock out to the chorus. Really, all I need is get the chorus shot. Is just rock out to the chorus. And I have all the rest, like the verses and all that. I already have footage for that. So man, it's not too far around the corner. I could get this thing done and have it out. Man, I might be dropping this thing in November, man. I might just drop it in November. Thank you, Sasha. I might shoot it, get it done. And oh dude, she can sing anything, man. I'm so jealous of her, man. I told her, I was like, man, if I could sing like you, I said I would be singing, putting songs out every freaking day, man. Um, there's a part where the drummer can go to 10. Yeah, the chorus is jamming. And my buddy was like, my buddy did the lead parts on there. I played the guitars and stuff at the beginning that you hear the pick parts and all that. But he played the yeah, Thanksgiving drop, man. I'm very thankful for my family. Here's the life story. Wow. Skipper, we make a good team, bro. Yeah, I appreciate all you guys, man, so much. Thank you so much. Jamie, holler at me, man. We might hook up and do something together. Skipper, if you're starting to do music, man, I would love to hang out with you guys more than you guys come and hang out with me. So I greatly appreciate it. Um, Y'all take care, man. I've been on here almost 3 freaking hours. 3 hours. That's crazy. So I'm gonna have to jump off of here. I got about an hour before I have to go to bed, so I'm gonna try to get some stuff done. Yeah, great idea, Skipper. That's awesome. I'm thankful for my family. Thanksgiving drop. Here's my family story. That'll give me about a month to promote it. Skipper, you ever managed anybody before, man? I don't need a manager. No, I'm just kidding, man. It's been awesome hanging with y'all, man. I'm going to get off of here, and I'm gonna stay updated. I hate to say his name a million times. I'll DM you on my IG, of course. Yeah, man, send it to me. Send it to me. Absolutely. Love you. Yeah. Thank you for stopping by, Sasha. I've been on here for a while, man. So I know it's Sunday. I know it's a family day for a lot of people. But I just wanted to show you guys what I've been working on. And I appreciate y'all so much, man. However, this is the last thing I'm going to say. Geez, 2:50 a.m. Geez, Misty. Appreciate you hanging out, dude. It's super late. Thank you. Dedication. Appreciate that. But I'm going to drop some stuff soon, guys. It's been, every time I get online, I say this. It's been so long. I am going to drop some stuff soon. Probably that one first. I also have a song where I found out my great uncle Tommy was a moonshiner and he met Al Capone, which is really crazy cool. I wrote a song about that. It's called God's Heathens. Kind of funny. God's Heathens. But yeah, guys, the last time I talked to Church, he had said, yeah, man, send me a song. I'd like to hear what you got. So, I mean, I don't know what that means, and I don't know if I'll send it to him. I kind of really hope I didn't irritate the fella. Probably shouldn't be sharing this online, but man, yeah, appreciate it. All things independent. Thank you guys so much, man. I'm going to get off of here and try to get something done before I go to bed. Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all take it easy. Peace.